everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. It is empties for end of November into the end of December, because of course normally I have my empties videos going up between the 24th and 26th of the month, and here we're doing all of the empties from that last little bit of November to the end of December. And don't worry, if you want to see year-long empties as well, that's coming. But first, we got to get through this big bag. It's got so much stuff in there. No hair care this month, but there is so much body care, so much skincare. There's fragrances, a bunch of nail polish. There's a little bit of makeup in there as well. I also have 2 bonus empties that we'll talk about. And of course, keep in mind that when we're talking about the prices, this is all Canadian dollars, full retail prices, which I basically never pay because, you know, Boxycharm, clearance, Sephora VIB sales, and of course, all the good deals at Bath & Body Works. So without further ado, let's dive into the last empties video of 2023. At least in terms of what I use for the month. Starting off with the bonus empties, and of course bonus empties don't count towards my monthly value, but I have opinions, or they're kind of like tools, things like that. First thing, of course, is my brush cleaner. My standard is the Mary Kay brush cleaner because easy enough. It's fairly cheap. It is completely empty, of course, nothing left in there, and I use a couple of these over the course of a year. I could be better at cleaning my brushes, but hey, at least I am cleaning them. This is the second step because I do go in with a soap first, then I sanitize with the brush cleaning after. Second bonus empty. Okay, you guys, this was featured originally in my Plan to Pan skincare for 2023, and that is the Farmacy. This is their Feeling Good, right? Feeling Good. Hyaluronic acid plumping serum. Now, the reason why this is a bonus empty and not a me empty is because I regret that. I gave this to my husband because I cannot stand the scent of this. This is terrible. This reminds me also from Farmacy, their Honeymoon Glow AHA body lotion, body cream that's supposed to help exfoliate. It smells like that. It smells like an AHA body product, and that's not something you want to put on your face for the scent. So this was gross. My husband kind of complained the whole way down, but he said he would use it up. I told him, like, if it's too much of a bad scent for you as well, I could just finish it off on my body, so at least it gets the use. But no, he was good. He powered through it. He was using this once a day from like this point down. It took him a couple months, but that's a no-go. That's awful. Do not recommend because of the scent. Formula seemed fine, but I didn't use it long enough because I just couldn't do the scent. All right, those were the bonus empties. Let's get into the very full bag here. And of course, as always, I will have timestamps down below. So if you want to see particular categories, it's easier for you to jump to them. The big bag is empty, so you can see how big this bag actually is. Let's dive into the empties. So I'm going to start off with my perfume/fragrance empties. I have 2 of them to share with you guys today. This first one was the Sugarful fragrance. Not sure how much was in here, probably 1 milliliter, 1.2 milliliters, not a ton. I used it up in a project. And in theory, this should be a fantastic fragrance, right? It's got strawberry in there, and I love my strawberry scents. Hate this applicator, by the way. This is like the worst thing. It's always stressful, like when I just dump it all over me. Now, this is a cheaper fragrances. Like, it's still like $50-$60 for the full-size bottle. But it's cheaper than the fragrances, and it just has this like slightly off scent to it. Like the strawberry doesn't seem like a real genuine strawberry. There seems to be something kind of plasticky or off about it. So I'm glad I used it. I got a lot of uses out of this because of the way the applicator is, but not one I'm going to recommend. Another one I do not recommend is this one here. Also used it up in a project. This is the Mary Kay Live Fearlessly perfume. This was more on the floral side. It came in a trio. This was my least favorite of the 3. Yeah. It's very perfumey. Let's go with that. But at least I could move through it somewhat quickly. But yeah, not worth the scent or the price tag. Let's do nail care / nail polish next. The finale for 2024 is already up, so make sure you check that out. We got a lot to talk about. First, of course, nail polish remover. I just use the Equate, the nail polish remover with the Nourishing formula, just because, you know, rough on nails. Maybe it helps. I'm not sure, but I go through a decent number of those guys. The exciting stuff, though, so again, a whole bunch of different bottles here. This one from L'Oreal in Timeless Taupe. Progress lines right there. This was a pretty nice color, but I don't think they make these anymore because it's the dual-ended stuff. Love this one here, the Sally Hansen Diamond Strength No Chip Nail Color in Save the Date. Dark, but still purple, and it was just really pretty and might repurchase. Oh, and of course, lines right there for the people who care about the lines. Then this expensive little sucker. This is from Guerlain. This is their nail enamel in black Perfecto. It's prettier in the bottle. It just looks really, really dark on the nails, and definitely not worth the price tag. So let's just put that over there. My Christmas picks. So here we had from Essence. This is the Color and Go in Deep Sea Baby. The marks have basically all disappeared on this one, but dark green, but still green. Could be a little bit more on the green side rather than just dark, but. And then my favorite Holiday Red, which it's duplicated all over the place, but the Sally Hansen Insta Dry in Jolly Red. Love this one so much. So pretty. There's the progress lines. This is a great one. Let's get into the makeup empties next because there's not too many of them, unfortunately, which is kind of sad. It's sad. So most of these were in projects. One of them wasn't, so let's start with the one that wasn't. This is my kind of go-to under eye corrector from Mary Kay. It's the under eye corrector. It's a peachy color, and it does a decent job of trying to cancel out all of my darkness under the eyes. Can you see him? Hopefully not. Stopper was taken out to try to scrape out as much as possible, but we're at the point where it's like you do a lot of this, and you get like nothing out. Like very, very little out on the brush. So we're calling this one done, and I've moved on to the exact same one. An eyeliner, you guys. This is the Cool Beauty Liquid Precision Marker in Espresso. I love this thing. I just hate that you can't tell from a project pan perspective where you're at. But super flexible tip. But this eventually just kind of died and gave out. So finally used this guy up. It's a beautiful brown. The applicator is really easy to use. Definitely would repurchase that one. Mascara! They take me a while to go through, and the packaging's a little bit worn out, but you can see the remnants of the name here. This is the Tarte Man Eater Mascara. It was a fine mascara, but again, I'm not really going to purchase high-end mascaras because the drugstore does mascara really well. The only one that tempts me is the Lancome Idol one, but otherwise the rest of these mascara, you can never really tell when it's done, except when it either gets really flaky or not much is going on to the brushes or onto the lashes. So this had been open for like 6-7 months. So it was fine. It was fine, but not particularly impressive. And then I was working on this all year in lip service. This is the moisturizing lip gloss from Lip Sense. You need this over their lip colors. I finished 2 of the lip colors off. The gloss was all I had left. All the marks for the year. And then they've kind of disappeared towards the end. But finally done. This is super crazy old. And, you know, it's a moisturizing lip gloss. It was fine. Let's move on to the face skincare next. This, of course, is my very expensive category. And a lot of sample sizes I'm trying to use up. Things from like Sephora Favorites kits. Some Boxycharm items in here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. So I'm going to try to go in order of application. So let's start off with the removal process of the makeup. My first step is the cleansing balm. This was a decent one. This is from Wishful, the Clean Genie Cleansing Balm. Yeah, not what I'm going to repurchase. It wasn't my favorite scent. It wasn't my favorite formula. Again, the Glow Recipe, #1, Farmacy, #2. But this came to me in Boxycharm, got used up. It had green tea extract, which is probably why I wasn't big on the scent. Also had cherry blossom, which isn't my favorite either, but it was a cleansing balm, which was all right. And I think this is the first one of these for the year, or on my channel in general. These are makeup remover wipes, which are not so good at removing stuff. Fair enough. These are from Julep Beauty. These are their makeup remover towelettes, pore refining witch hazel cleansing. There were 60 towels in here. Now, when I would use a makeup remover wipe, the days when you're just super tired or your headache is like crazy bad, where the option is either use one of these or sleep in your makeup, I would pick one of these. But the problem is, they're makeup remover wipes, so you don't need a fancy brand. This came via Boxycharm. The other problem is this has 60 towelettes. And for someone who was using these so irregularly, the last like 10 to 15 completely dried out. Fully dried out. Oh. So what I ended up doing was I was using these when I did my makeup depotting declutter video. So it was declutter #8. I depotted a whole bunch of eyeshadow palettes. So I was swatching. So I was using this to clean up, but of course these were dry. So I was just putting a bunch of my cellar water on and then using the wipe. So at least I used it and just throw it out. So again, because the pack's so big and because I don't use them on a daily or often basis, yeah, got these guys finished off. I used another of these, another Vichy sample of the, the Fortifying and Plumping Daily Booster. Yeah, got that done. It's fine. Probably not going to buy that. Then oh yeah, I forgot the actual cleanser that's in here. Yeah, I did not like this cleanser. Probably why I forgot about it. This is the Shandy Darden. This is the cleansing serum. So it started up here. I had it in a project, as you guys can see. This was just, it didn't have a faulty packaging thing like the retinol thing did. But I was just not impressed with this brand. So I used it. I got it done. I have no interest in this brand. I know it's expensive and it's just such boring packaging in the product. They were fine, but it wasn't like stellar. So, okay. I finished a bunch of toners, you guys. Okay, let's talk through them. How do we get through this many toners? My goodness. My husband does help me with them. First up was from Farmacy. This was the Deep Sweet 2% BHA Pore Cleaning Toner. Got this in Boxycharm. Here are our progress marks here. My husband would help use this one, so I would use this one at night. He would use it once a day. Bottom of the bottle is down there, so it doesn't look as quite as intense progress. This was the second bottle this I used up. I got both of them via Boxycharm. Probably not one I would purchase myself, but if I got it again, I would use it. I also used up the Hello Kitty collaboration with Pixie. This is the Glow Tonic 5% glycolic acid exfoliating toner. This one also would use at night. This one, I was using this. When was I even using it? I don't even know. This much I used throughout the year before I rolled it into My Skin Is In Project. This is where we started. 1 month, 2 months. Again, this was the night toner, so got that guy finished off. So I think I was using this during the day at some point earlier, but not with exfoliating toners at night. I don't know what happened, but hey, it's done. That's nice. My favorite toner of the three, though, this is a sample size from Glow Recipe. This is their Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner. Tongue twister. 25 milliliters in here. This was either the birthday gift from this year, or this one was from the Glow Babies kit. I still have another of these. So, not sure which one it was, but it was one of those two sources because they both came with this item. I have used now 2 of these little minis, and I do enjoy them. This is probably my favorite toner, just because I love Glow Recipe. It's got a great watermelon scent. I really do enjoy this one. So It's lovely. Let's get into some serums next. I used up a Biotherm. This is the Life Plankton Elixir. 1 milliliter, so you use it twice. You can't really get a good impression of it. But it wasn't a bad impression, so we'll take that. Also used up this Reversa. This is their 10% niacinamide concentrate. Tended to use this one a little bit a day, a little bit at night. 3 milliliters. It started here, but boy, did that take a while to use up. It was very liquidy, and it was fine. Was it impressive enough to buy? No, but that tends to be most of the products that enter my life here. Then we've got this guy, which I just finished up. This is the Biossance Squalene and Copper Peptide Rapid Plumping Serum, 12 milliliters. It had this kind of pretty blue color, so that was nice, but again, it was just nice. I used it in the morning, and I'm also not the most observant with my skin, so did it do a whole lot? Don't really know. And then, of course, I used this one up before that one. This is the Sunday Riley CEO 15% Vitamin C Brightening Serum. This was nice. It's expensive. A little bit of a citrus scent, which I like. And I need to get working on my vitamin C serums. But yeah, this one, pretty decent. Out of the serums I've used up, this one was probably my favorite. I would use that one during the daytime. Moisturizers, guys. I used a lot of moisturizers. At least I finished a lot in the last, month and a week. Starting once again with a sample, Neostrata. This is their Restore PHA Daily Moisturizer. Use this one in the morning. Get 2 to 3 uses out of this 2 milliliter sample. Again, fine, not super impressive. Then, how do I want to do this? Let's kind of divide this by day versus night. Let's start with this guy. This is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. Just a little 7 milliliter sample, so it wasn't a whole ton in there because of that little bottom. It was fine, not super impressive, but it felt nice. Layered with stuff well. As was this one, which I will not be purchasing simply because of the price tag. The Charlotte Tilbury. That tells you everything you need to know. This is Charlotte's Magic Cream. And, hard to see in the lights, the natural lighting outside. 15 milliliters. This took me a while to work through, which is good because this is expensive. It has a bit of that Charlotte Tilbury scent, way better than the foundation. I can't stand the foundation with that scent. But yeah, this was nice. It layered well under makeup, but it's just the price tag. Like, I'm not going to pay a Charlotte Tilbury price for this. Was it nice? Yes. Did it feel luxurious? Yes. But is it worth the over $100? No. I have a full size of this guy in my collection. This is the Glow Recipe Plum Hyaluronic Cream. Also 15 milliliters, nice glass jar. Again, I mainly use this one during the day, but sometimes I would wear it at night and layer it with my sleeping mask. They're also both from Glow Recipe, so that worked out nicely. In terms of the scent, because Glow Recipe is known for their scents, and the plum is very soft. And maybe that's because plums generally are a little bit softer in their fragrance. But yeah, it's decent. I am still glad I have a full size of it. And I'm pretty sure I have another of this size as well. We'll see how I feel after I use those up. But I'm not sure that's a product like, yes, I need to rush and buy that myself. Moving on to my night ones, the first one I finished up was the Neostrata Correct. This is the Night Repair Cream. This has 8% AHA in it, and I think sometimes that was a little bit too intense for my skin. Now, my skin is normal-ish for the most part, and it's really tolerant, like incorporating retinols, no problem. But this sometimes just a little stingy on some parts of the skin. So, got it used up. It was a thicker cream, and yeah, that's about all I got for that one. I wouldn't repurchase that one because I think it was a little bit much for the skin. Because it was thicker, I couldn't layer that with other products, so that was just on its own. And then another thicker night moisturizer, my last moisturizer that I used up. Looks like I used a lot of this stuff. Guys, they were in projects, so Apparently I had a lot of them on the go. This is from Fresh. This is the Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream 7 milliliter sample. This stuff is expensive, you guys. Okay. When I rolled this into the project, I had used one of these up previously, and I had talked about how the rose scent, it's a very intense rose scent. And it's the kind of rose scent that I don't like. A pure rose, like roses are my favorite flower. So like just smelling a natural rose, beautiful. Well, whatever they do in like cosmetics and skincare and body care, I don't like that scent most of the time. But it wasn't as bad with this bottle, but it also wasn't as deeply hydrating as I remember it being. Like, yes, this was still a thicker cream. You didn't layer it with anything else. So, pros and cons. Would I want to buy this? Probably not. Because, again, really expensive. And the rose scent, again, if you guys know if this comes out in a different scent, please let a girl know, because that might be more tempting. I finally got this finished. You guys haven't seen this. I've been panning it behind the scenes. This is from Strivectin. This is their Advanced Retinol Eye Cream. I've been using this for the past 6 months or so, day and night. Cut it up. Got it used up as best as I could. This is expensive, and I'm not sure it was the best. Like, sometimes I felt like my under eyes felt a little dry. I don't know if it was this product or what, but yeah, probably not one I'm going to get again. Speaking of under eyes, I was using this as an under eye product, the Josie Marin 100% Pure Argan Oil. This took me a stupid long time to use up in a project. It's an oil. There's a lot of different ways you can use it, but because this is so expensive, I opted for the under eye extra moisture option, and it was okay. I'm not so big on my facial oils. Also for the eye area, for my sample, use it up. This is from Skin Iceland. This is their Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. This was my last pair of eye boomerangs, so I've got them all in my collection. I don't think these do much for me, honestly, you guys, and yeah, they're fine. They're there. They exist. Meh. I finished one mask. Got so many masks going on right now, you guys. From Peter Thomas Roth. This came from like a 4-piece set I had purchased from Sephora when it was on sale. This one was the blue one. So this was the Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Mask Hydrating Gel. As you guys can obviously see, it is completely empty in there. It was a hydrating mask. It was fine. It didn't feel particularly hydrating compared to other stuff. Yeah, for how expensive that brand is, that mask didn't particularly impress me. And to wrap us up, it's another big category of my body care. So let's start with something stupid expensive. Dr. Dennis Gross, the Alpha Beta Exfoliating Body Treatment. I think this is the second one of these I've used up. It's a one single-use towelette. It has that AHA smell I was complaining about with that Farmacy serum earlier. Not as bad, though. This smelled better than that serum. But they're just so expensive, and you have to throw out the towelette, and there's all this plastic. So, not super intriguing, and they're so expensive. And did I notice a difference? Not really. Foot mask. I am so bad at using these, you guys. This is the one from the end of November. So, like, I filmed my Empties video, like, 2 or 3 days later, I used this one. The Life brand foot mask. It's their moisturizing one in the shea butter and coconut oil. The size is large to extra large because that's what was in the store. You just kind of tie it up a little bit tighter and it's fine. I also use the small medium, so. These are good. I do like them. I do notice a difference for my feet, especially immediately after, a little bit into the next day. But then it kind of seems to disappear. So, they're nice. I have some more of them. I will use them. They're not a necessity, but they are nice. Let's get into hands next. So I have 2 hand soaps. Oh, I'm so sad the Christmas ones didn't quite get finished. The 2 Christmas ones I have left, they have like a quarter in both of them. And then the one in the kitchen is like just a winter one, and it was like halfway. So it's like, you'll see them next time, hopefully. But I have fall soaps here for you guys. The first one afternoon apple picking from Bath & Body Works. Of course, in the gentle foaming, because that is my preference. Guys, I love afternoon apple picking. I use 2 of these back to back. Yeah. Originally, I bought this bottle for next fall, but then I had an awkward little bit of time where it's like, oh, I actually need another fall hand soap because I didn't have winter ones yet, and it wasn't really wintry time. But it's so good. Crisp apple, succulent pear, and cinnamon. The cinnamon is really light, so you just get that apple pear, and it's so good, you guys. This is... I've already repurchased it in terms of this is the repurchase. And I will repurchase it again next year when it comes out. Hopefully it comes out. Yeah, semi-annual sale in my store has no fall stuff. So, yeah. This was so good. Also so good was this one in Pink Peach Blossom. I don't have the scent notes on this one, but it's peaches, and there's, I think, magnolia and something else. This is good. Is it a fall scent? I don't really know. But it's a good peach. And I used this one right after Peach Bellini. So, it had 2 peach scents back to back. Lovely. Enjoyed it. Pretty fall packaging as well. I like the apple one a little bit better. But I did repurchase this one at semi-annual sale because they had one of these hand soaps. Although it was made much earlier in the year than this one. So kind of interesting. So it's already in my collection, ready to go for next fall. So definitely a good one. Guys, I finally have pocket back empties as well. So let's start off with the first one I finished, which was Vampire Blood. This is this year's packaging. You can see the tiny little remnant at the bottom that I can't get out with that very bright red. Very pretty. Now, okay. Vampire Blood is, it's plum, it's berries, it's some other note I can't remember off the top of my head because I said those in the wrong order. The pocket back is my favorite version of the scent. I found all of the body care, the shower gel, the hand cream, the fine fragrance mist, all of those were too heavy. I did use the soap up. You saw that earlier this year. I just got so sick of that by the end. But this one is my favorite version. But would I buy it again? The packaging would really have to sucker me in because what I loved and just finished a couple days ago, you guys. Like, this is very recent because there was so little left. It's like, it's not worth trying to save this for next year. Although I was really tempted to because it's so good. This year's packaging of Champagne Apple and Honey. Oh, guys, I love this one. It's so good. It's amazing. Champagne Apple and Honey. Obviously, it's apples, it's champagne. I think there's a wood note in there. And it's just amazing. I really, really enjoyed this. Oh. Top to bottom. I was sad when it was gone. So that's how you know I really like it. Like Vampire Blood, I was like, yes, it's gone. It's done. This guy, it was just so good. It was so good. So, need to keep this forever. Except not really, because, alcohol expires. So, definitely on the repurchase list. And this is also on the I will stock up on this item list. Finally, to wrap up the hands section, I have a hand cream. Yay! The Body Shop Festive Berry. This one's supposed to be a fragrance blend of raspberry, juniper, and blackberry. So not my favorites. Yeah, it wasn't my particular favorite. Progress mark was right there. And yeah, I prefer the Bath & Body Works hand creams over the Body Shop formula and scent. So that one is just, I'm glad it's gone. Let's get into some body care now. So my shower related products. So let's start off with the one scrub I did finish. Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy. This is their pumice body scrub in orange and ginger. Progress mark, voila. Let's start with formula. This was oily and it wasn't very exfoliating. So I felt like, and it was also hard to use because it was just so liquidy. So it was a really annoying one. It didn't really feel like I got a whole lot of exfoliation from it. So do not recommend the pumice body scrub. The scent, orange and ginger, It's more ginger than orange. So, yeah. This one was a gift. So I'm not super excited about the scent, but I did get it used up because I wanted to try it. At least I've tried this scrub and know it's a no-go for me. Let's talk about soaps. I have two. So exciting. First off, from Soft Soap. This is their exfoliating body wash. Yeah, exfoliating body wash in coconut butter scrub. This is okay. Whew. That's a lot of air there. Yeah, it's a coconut scent. This came in a 4-pack from Costco, so there were 2 of these and 2 of the pomegranate ones. So, Soft Soap, you gotta impress me a little bit more for me to buy from you again. Just because compared to Bath & Body Works, Soft Soap just kind of feels... But that's because I'm so, like, head over heels for Bath & Body Works right now. So, yeah, that's Soft Soap. You can kind of see the bits I could not get out. So it was fine. I've used up a couple of these in the past because, again, Costco. The other one I used up was my last one from Vitabath. This was their moisturizing bath and shower jelly, the plus for dry skin. I don't know really what the sense of this was. It tells me there was rich jasmine, fresh violet, and soft white musk. So it was a floral scent, which isn't my favorite, and that seems to be mostly what they do from what I've noticed. Yeah, 300 grams. I'm glad it was done. You can see a bit of that color there. Yeah, it's... I mean, the formula was very nice. This is very soft, hydrating, luxurious feeling, expensive, because this brand is. But the scent, I liked the other one I used up better. And that, like, I wouldn't buy that scent again either. Getting into my body moisturizers next. Let's start with this guy that's been hanging out forever in my collection. This is my second of the Mary Kay Naturally Nourishing Stick. This is designed, like, again, all natural and all that, or 96 or 98% natural. This is designed to be used on your face. I was using this one as an elbow and feet and those kind of areas moisturizer, so it took me a real long time to go through this. Plus, I kept forgetting to use it. Oh, this was 100% natural. It says it right there. 10.8 grams. I'm not going to repurchase. It's just okay. It's not super effective, not super hydrating. So, no. Body lotion, Bath & Body Works. So this is a 2021 Cashmere Glow Body Lotion. Set notes are golden peach, lily petal, shimmering vanilla, cashmere musk. Some people rave about this scent, and for me, I used it as a fall scent. It was okay. One and done. Probably would pass by it if I saw it again. Yeah. I don't know if it's just I'm not as big on the peach, or it was the lily that's mixed with the peach. Maybe it's the cashmere musk. So it's not a scent for me, but it is done and used up. And it was okay. It's not like I didn't enjoy it. It's just not a repurchase. Also finished up Champagne Toast. Again, in the body lotion with a nice faceted packaging here. Again, a little bit I can't get out. This was also a 2021, so it had to get used up. This is, of course, champagne, berry, I want to say juicy tangerine. Okay, so when I first smelt this, I really enjoyed it, but I still think it is too champagne-y. Yeah, it's too sparkly. I do agree, it does feel more like a juvenile scent, so I'll pass on the Champagne Toast, at least in this form. I do have a moisturizing body wash that I bought in the summer. And then in my most recent Bath & Body Works haul for semi-annual sale, I did buy the scrub because scrubs are really hard to get. So, I mean, I enjoy the scent enough, just not in this form. And I'm glad I didn't buy it in a fine fragrance mist because I was thinking about it at one point. I used one body cream, and guys, this was kind of a surprise product for me. This is the Bath & Body Works body cream in the Stars. Cut it open. This was a 2021. You can see I'm using my 2021 stuff up. Okay. I got this as a birthday gift. And it's not something I would have gravitated towards. Scent notes are sandalwood musk, sugar tangelo, and white agarwood. So this is much more of like a perfumey body cream. But you guys, I kind of like it. Like, it's not, like, I cannot use this every day, okay? This is too much. It's not an everyday fragrance. But every once in a while, yeah. I actually repurchased it. I repurchased the body cream, and I got the moisturizing body wash in my most recent Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale haul. So, surprised myself a little bit because yeah, I did enjoy it. And because they just went through a repackaging, that stuff was cheaper too. I also finished 2 body oils. You guys know I'm trying to work those out of my collection because I'd rather just use a body cream. The first one came to me via Boxycharm. This is via Elemis. This is their Muscle Lease Active Body Oil. Progress marks. Took a long time. Can't get that last little bit out. It's fine. It's not worth the price tag. Absolutely not. And then I have, I'm trying to use all of these things up. This is the Mary Kay Naturally Nourishing Oil. Normal to dry skin. This used to have a really beautiful scent. So up till about this point, I had used it on my face, but the scent had turned. So I opted to finish it on the body because otherwise you're just throwing out. And it's kind of expensive. It was fine on the body, got it used up in a couple of uses. However, not big on face oils or body oils, so would not repurchase. The desk is now clear. The table is now full. So let's do the crazy part and talk about the numbers. All the usual disclaimers from the beginning of the video and of course down in the description box below. You guys, this table, it's those little skincare samples. Like, that stuff is so expensive. And go to Bath & Body Works when you're calculating based on full retail price is also stupid expensive. But the grand total of the items we talked about in today's video that are on the table here came to, in Canadian dollars, $993.04. Yeah, that's my biggest month by a long shot. Like the last one was September at $862.74. Man, okay. Again, a lot of Boxycharm items here, so I'm not spending that much money. So let's talk about the grand total. Now remember, I have been collecting these empties since December of last year. So we're talking about 13 months, not just 2023. The grand total, and stay tuned, subscribe, because I will feature everything in a 13-month empties video. So you will see it all in action. But if you've been watching the entire playlist, I have used in makeup, skincare, fragrance, nail polish, hair care, body care, $6,518.61. $6,500. Oh. So, mind-boggling. Never thought I would get anywhere close. But again, skincare is so expensive. Bath & Body Works is so expensive. And when you calculate, it's like, oh my gosh. So this is why it's so important to use your stuff up. Because whether it was a gift, whether it came in a Sephora favorites kit, like however these things are coming into your collection, you want to make sure you get the full value out of it. So, wow. Okay. So stay tuned, subscribe, make sure you are here because I will be doing, again, like I mentioned, that full 13-month empty video where you will see everything and kind of like a quick overview of what I've used up over the course of the 13 months. I was about to say year, but 13 months. And we'll do it again next year, 2024. The projects are still going. So if you want to see me use up these items, most of these were featured in Project Pants or Project Use It Ups. So subscribe, stay tuned for all those that are coming in 2024 because more projects are coming. It's not just finales coming up right now. So, oh my goodness. And of course, if you also want to see me haul these items, make sure you check out my beauty hauls playlist. Or if you're specifically interested in the Bath & Body Works content, I have a playlist where I just feature that, the hauls, the empties on their own. There's a lot of good stuff there. So thank you so much for joining me for what a crazy year. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.